Yes, people, welcome back to the One True Red podcast. And Liverpool, the champions on this super of Super Sundays, left it late. 4 out of 4, top of the league. But Uche, did we deserve it?
What kind of silly question?
Answer the question, man.
Yeah, go on.
I feel like sometimes we just gotta maybe vote to sack the host. We should start from there. What kind of question is that? Of course, we deserve it. When you have like 41 blocks, in the second half, and the team doesn't even touch it once, and they're the home team, like in the entire half. Of course, you deserve.
Listen,
to win.
Look at the comments before you talk, man.
Yep.
Hello, people get too emotional. I have studied what's happening in this game, and I'm telling you, did we deserve was a question? Of course we did. Well, just a matter of putting the ball in the back of the net. Yeah, of course we deserved it. We controlled the game. We had like nearly 80% possession away from home, 26 attempts at goal, 12 block shots. I mean, come on, man. You guys having a laugh. Do we deserve? Of course we deserved to win the game. The question was, we just couldn't.
You don't deserve to win a game by shooting at other players.
I know that, but that's what I'm saying. But he said, did you deserve it? Come on, man. When you have that kind of domination, you should win the game. You know, that's just the bottom line. And it was just a matter of time. Of course, I didn't expect it after the 85th
Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time that in the last minute there was going to be a handball.
94th minute.
Have you seen the stats? Four wins from the 83rd minute onwards. So make of that what you will. It's just a matter of time, mate.
Luck.
Really. Like I said, 4 wins out of 4 from the 83rd minute onwards. It's called playing to the final whistle. That's what it's called.
I say it's luck, but we'll see.
It's not luck. It's definitely not luck. I think it was.
I know one thing for sure is you don't want to play 38 games and be waiting for the 83rd minute onwards
to
get the win.
And the reason why it's not going to come to that is because we're going to come to it. McAllister, hopefully, is going to be fully fit. Setting somebody is going to be fully fit and actually available for selection. And once that starts happening, along with Verts, there's nothing to worry about. But at the moment, we had to slog it up, and this was the best chance for people like Arsenal and the likes to get something. So,
how was 116?
99.
Yeah.
Same old problem.
100. First of all, it's 100, Mikey.
He knows it's 100. You corrected him.
116. You can't change it.
He's gonna.
I anointed him. 116.
He's gonna continue because that's what he does. So you don't bother correcting him. He's decided on the number.
What did he do?
What do you mean? What did he do? Did you watch the game?
Did he show up today?
Of course he showed up. He always shows up every game, but he's still not good enough.
Listen.
Gotta find the key.
This worldie player that was getting goals and assists all over the place is in my fantasy team doing nothing.
Yeah, because you made a mistake. Did I have him on my fantasy team? No. Why? Because I know that in the first few games.
You don't rate him. if you rated him, you would have him in there.
No. That's not how it works. I knew that it's going to take him a few games to get into the Premiership and intensity. That's why I was never going to have him in the first few games. Trust me, he's going to be in my team. That's a giveaway for you.
Oh, you have Ekatike?
Yeah. No, I don't have him either.
You did have, didn't you?
No, I didn't. You're talking about the other guy. You speak to him when you're down.
The other guy doesn't even have a name now.
Your mate.
The guy who's probably top of our mini league.
Probably gave him captain. I know. Who knows? 2 points. That 2 times 2, 4. Yeah, well done. All good. But no, I don't have those guys. I've got the usual suspects. The one guy you can rely on, does nothing all game. They tell me, and yet goals, assists, still there. That's what it's about. Producing when it matters. Stepped up.
It was a penalty. Come on.
Yes, it was a penalty.
You're waxing lyrical with a penalty.
I'll say it again. When it comes down to it, whether it's the assist for Rio, whether it's the goal, whatever you require, when it's needed, he comes to answer the call. The end.
Well, not if you're Egyptian.
Huh?
Say what? What does that mean?
No, he missed the penalty for Egypt. Which meant they didn't qualify for the World Cup. He also missed the penalty in the African Nations Cup final. He basically gifted Senegal the qualification to the World Cup and the African Nations Cup.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
All right. Well, this is a pod about Liverpool, so we'll get back to that, Aki.
We're multinational out here.
Okay.
Or were you part of the march on Saturday, bro?
Definitely not me. Definitely not me. What I was going to ask you, Aki, is that we're top of the league, but are you happy with the way we're playing? Because we've only had patches really where we played well.
I'll say what I said to Mikey. When was it? When we were at your house, actually, for the Liverpool Arsenal game. Performances at this stage of the season don't matter. Actually, you could argue performances at any stage of the season don't matter. The only thing that really matters is the 3 points. And as long as you're picking up those 3 points, like, it's not like we played terribly in those 4 games. Actually, in all 4 of those games, we've dominated. Even the game against Arsenal.
You didn't dominate. Be quiet.
No,
You
you
didn't
didn't.
dominate.
You don't allow me
Don't
to
do that.
I
You
didn't
won
say
the game. You got 3 points. You didn't dominate. Don't chat rubbish.
I haven't finished what I was about to say, and I didn't.
You don't
Look,
get to finish as soon as you stop.
Hey,
like
you
that.
make
none,
no sense,
none of
bro.
those games did we feel worried about losing the game, and that's just a simple matter.
I was sitting with you guys watching the game. Stop it.
What?
You didn't think you was going to win.
I don't think we're going to lose. Did you hear what I just said? I said we weren't going to lose.
I'm telling you, you didn't think you were going to win.
Yeah, but I didn't say that we were going to win. I said we never.
I'm telling you.
Look, why are you you're arguing yourself here? So you can go
said
into
you
that corner.
dominated the game.
You can go into that corner and argue with
You
yourself.
said you
What I'm
dominated the
saying-
game.
Yeah, I said in all 4 of the games we dominated. Because we did.
Yeah,
No, you didn't.
You didn't dominate us.
If you look at
Quite simple.
if you look at all the stats, we would have dominated the stats. We would have dominated possession.
You watched the game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You was
yeah.
with us,
You
man.
dominate. You didn't dominate anything.
We didn't watch the game. We did a pod.
The second half, we had 80% possession, and you guys had 20% possession. I think we were all in that room when we saw that stat come up.
Yeah, Kibsy.
Tibbsy's
I think
spang
we have
on.
to
'Cause what are you
attribute
talking
Aki
about?
to the
You didn't
Metro
dominate us
at
at
every
all.
point.
Anyway, back to the question before these guys rudely interrupted me. As I said, it's all about the points. The performances will come. It's no surprise that our performances are a bit jaded because we've got new players coming in. A change of style. Bournemouth aren't a bad team. They're in the top 4. We brashed them. Let's see what Arsenal do against them. They're going to be a tough proposition for a lot of teams. Newcastle, again, we haven't played weak teams. Like today against Burnley, we were playing against 10 buses. We didn't play well, but we got the win. And I think that's the most important thing that matters. All these other haters can talk about the performance, you can't be happy with the performance, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, it's 12 points on the board. We're top of the league, and they're not.
They're not. CT, be honest. When you saw the result, annoyed or not?
You know what? I didn't watch the game, but remember I predicted that it's going to be 1-1? I was thinking my luck's going to be in because up until the 90-something minute, you guys, I don't know what was happening because I didn't watch the game myself, but I thought my prediction was going to come true and I would have been very, very happy on this pod. But your luck's it's got to run out soon, isn't it? Really? Because again, with the stats you said, Uche, about last minute wins or last minute goals and stuff like that, you can't do that all season. So good luck to you guys. If you're not worried about the performance and you're just gonna grab 3 points every game, good luck to you guys because we've seen the weaknesses and it's gonna come through throughout the season.
A game of football is 90 minutes, so it doesn't matter if you score in the first minute or the 90th minute. It's 90 minutes, mate. So you play until
it's luck. It was luck.
Not luck.
It was luck.
It's not luck.
Did you see that ball?
This narrative about last minute winning.
It was luck. A last minute penalty.
It was. How was it luck?
Come on, guys.
It's not like it deflected off this man and that man. The guy tried to elbow the ball. And he knew it as well because he had his head in his hands. So he
happened in the last. What I'm saying is happened in the last minute. So it's very lucky to get.
It doesn't matter if it happens in the last minute or the first minute.
Okay.
That might comfort you, but in the reality of the matter,
it won't comfort me at all. It's not my team.
Because it's an nothing comment. Would you have commented? Would you have commented if we scored in the first minute? No, you wouldn't have. So why are you commenting if we scored in the last minute?
I didn't comment until after the game anyway, mate. What are we on about?
You didn't even watch the game.
No, I didn't watch it. I admitted. I didn't watch it.
It wasn't a question. It was a statement. Bloody hell, what's going on with you guys today? Yeah, you're weak, man. You guys won 3-0. You guys won 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. You got to be pleased with that performance, no? Gyokeres, the worldie, scores.
We'll come on to that. Keep quiet.
Yeah, don't jump ahead, Aki. Don't jump ahead. Calm down. Mikey, 3 points to Liverpool, 4 out of 4. Not playing particularly well, but surely it's got to knit together soon.
So I'll address this properly.
We're going to talk about the games next week and also Champions League. But yeah, surely it's got to come together.
It has to. You have to play better to win what you want to win. And all this talk about, all that matters is the points. Yeah, if you get down to the final point, it is just the points. But consistency and performance will guarantee those points. If you're not performing well, then it's unlikely that you're going to get full points.
So you can I ask a question?
Wait.
Aki, don't come in.
Do you want to? Kibsy, I can't change my predictions till January when that window opens again, mate. So. We'll see then.
Go on, Aki. You want to come in?
So I assume you don't think we're playing well then, Mikey, right? So then Arsenal got beat by a team that's not playing well. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
Wow. But you guys are playing quite well, though. You guys are playing well, though. Right? Well, no, but you guys are playing well, though, right? Because you won 3-0, 5-0.
We didn't play well against Liverpool.
No. I'm just saying generally. This season, you're playing well, though. You're happy with your performances, right?
I'm happy with the 2 home performances. We've been on this pod. Why do you have to ask that question? Because we was on the pod after the United game.
I'm just trying to...
No, don't talk over me. We was on the pod after the United game. We all said that we played poorly. United were better. We was on the pod after the Leeds game.
You didn't say that. You didn't
Shut up.
We was on the pod.
You're going to keep talking over me.
No, I'm going to correct you when you're actually incorrect.
He is.
If you keep talking, then I'm going to mute you.
He say that, and I was actually in the pod. He said, yes, they didn't play well. That was clear. There's nothing to argue.
And now we're on the pod again. My point is, to guarantee points, you have to consistently play good. You can play so-so a few games and get results. That is what they call the side of champions. But you can't play the whole season not playing good. That's my final point.
Of course.
Your final point is that you're on a hype team.
Come back. What are you saying?
I've already explained it to you.
You think that you can play at this level for the whole season and win the league?
Well, we're not going to do that, are we? Because I've told you that's not.
So stop then. You agree with me. You just want to chat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's not our team. So what happened is
I hear that.
We literally used our pre-season and we still collected maximum points. So
listen. You can say all of this, but you just said you agree with me, and it's on the basis of what we've seen so far. We can only review the 4 games.
You're in trouble, man.
Unless we start guessing.
You're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
Deep trouble.
You know how comfortable I am with my team.
Even fall for the bait because these guys.
I'm telling you, man. You guys are watching, but I'll say again. I watch this team, and there's so many things I am seeing. When you're subbing your left back with 38 minutes to go in the game, there's a problem there. Those things will be ironed out very soon. And we are still collecting maximum points. You guys are in big trouble. Trust me on that.
You do realize that we've only lost the 1 game to you guys 1-0.
I think he means Liverpool, and correct me if I'm wrong, Uche, but I think he means Liverpool going to step it up rather than talking about Arsenal being.
I'm not talking about you guys.
Yes, we know that. But that's what. Listen, we know that. You have to get better. You've been so bad.
Yeah.
Come on. There's narrative that we've been so bad. Like, come on. We haven't.
Uche, talk to your boy.
No, what do you mean? You said bad.
You were saying the same thing.
Levels ain't leveling, Aki, bro. Come on, let's go.
Last season, we won the vast majority of our games by 1 goal. We didn't really set the world alight either. We were very actually the beginning of last season is pretty much like the beginning of this season. So this
You
narrative that
said
we're
last
playing
season was
poorly.
the anticlimax. We don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, because we didn't play great last season.
You
And
just won the league. That's
Well, no,
why you said.
it was an anticlimax because we had no competition. That league was won from way back in like December. From December,
It was an anticlimax because
from
we
December,
thought we
it was.
were gonna win, but we didn't.
I said those words, not you, so I can explain them. You can't,
No,
right?
we've
So
all been here.
yes, because you're not my spokesperson. You're not my PA. As much as
No,
you
I'm
wish
here
you
to hold
want
you
to
to
be,
account.
you're not.
You
You're
haven't
not.
got a PA.
So I'll
You're not in that
explain.
position.
I'll explain my own comments. I don't need you to explain them for me. So when
You
I
can't
said it was,
explain your comments. They don't make no sense.
no, they do. They don't make any sense to you, but they make other
Anybody.
sense. No. To any sensible person, it will make sense to them. Now, if
No,
you're
you're not sensible.
if you're not
It doesn't
sensible,
make
that's
sense.
on you. But a sensible person would understand it.
You're not sensible.
All right.
Let's pick up on the comments. Mirad Semra, welcome back. We can't be using signs of champions to describe that performance after 4 games. And then Kibsy, go on, Aki, drop the Metro stats on there.
Aki, you don't even realize you're getting ridiculed.
One of the stats that we've managed to continue with this game is 38 games, consecutive games scoring goals, Uche. But one guy who we bought to score those goals, where was he? Mr. Isak.
You tell me, you keep. I'm minding my business. You keep sending training clips. You send me his house on Right Move for some reason. You sent me clips of
I
him.
didn't send that to you. I didn't send that to you.
Can I finish? Okay.
Go ahead.
You sent me clips of him shopping at Waitrose.
That didn't happen.
I am
Hey, what's this stalker behavior?
none of this stuff. Yeah. And then wait. And then I'm here minding my business, thinking, okay, cool. I've got the training clips. I've seen you do this. I've seen you move. I've seen you do that. I've seen you go shopping. All good. I've seen you drive your car. That's great. Oh, fantastic. Let me actually watch you play football. They released the team sheet. The guy's not there. He's not even there, bro. Like, hold this chat. Hold this big up. Man ain't even there. And so you could just, rock up as a professional, play no minutes, and people still love you. It's great. This is fantastic. It's great. It's like the best job in the world. Well, Real love this. It's crazy.
Aki, is this still going to be the top scorer this season?
Aki.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't he?
He's got to play.
Number one, he's got to play.
Yeah, but
problem.
This is the problem with fair weather fans. They base everything on one game. I'm looking at the season as a whole. And correct me if I'm wrong, we played 4 games, which means there's another 34 games left of the season, right? Which is the vast majority of the games still left to play. So you can go on one game at a time. I'll look at the season because I'm more strategic.
Yeah, sure.
You realize that Haaland's on 4 already.
Yeah, I know 5. Haaland's on 5.
Is it 5, sorry?
Yeah.
Haaland's on 5 goals already. Those 5 goals with Haaland continue to score.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a chance here.
I can't predict the future, but I'm going to stand by what I said.
You predicted it last week, mate. You said it's going to be the top scorer.
Come January, we'll see. At the moment,
come January.
Yeah.
What?
Come January, we'll review. Like CT said.
You're trying to take my line. Go away, bro. Stand on yourself for yourself, bro.
At the moment, I have no reason to change my opinion. It's one game, so I'm not a fair weather person. I made that statement with looking at the whole season. So one game is not going to change my view.
Well, Mirad disagrees with you, Aki.
Just going
back to what Uche said. Some of that was fake news. The only thing I've sent you, Uche, is one training video, and there's more to come. So look out for those in your inbox.
Listen, wait. Sorry to interrupt. I don't do that. So I really apologize. Can you tell me? I've known you for how many years? Can you tell me honestly? It's a serious question now.
Yes.
No joke. Have you ever, in my history of me knowing you, ever sent me a training clip of any player before?
Honestly, this is genuine. I don't remember, but I
I think I'll tell you why. You know why I know that? You know why I know that? Because you're never into players like that. I don't know what this guy is doing to you. I really don't know because you haven't seen it.
What's going on? Why?
I don't know what it is.
Why are you calling him out of this, Uche, man?
It's strange.
You're embarrassing him.
Aki,
No, I'm not embarrassed.
He's swearing now.
I'm not embarrassed at all.
I've known this guy for a long time, yeah. I'm telling you, there's something that I don't know what he's seeing about this dude, yeah. I hope he murks like crazy because we'll both be happy. Let's not get twisted. But Real is doing something.
Even if he doesn't, the training videos are still coming, Uche. So just keep looking out.
Training clips now.
Just keep looking out for them. That's all I'm saying to you. Some more comments pick up on Kibbsy. Going back to earlier, no ridicule, all love for the panel, even the Gooners. So there you go. There you go, CT, Mikey. The love is universal.
That's not for us, mate.
Mirad, he's saying Isak has already begun his strike in preparation for a move to Madrid. Even maybe that's Kanate
starting to work 2 years early.
Oh, maybe that's Kanate. Let's park that one. Copfather, Slot won't let you play if you're not at a certain fitness level, which Chiesa is there now. So yeah, similar to when Chiesa signed last season, he didn't play a few games, wasn't even on the bench for a few games until he came in. And then Mirad saying Isak won't be top scorer this season. That ship has already sailed. Absolutely, I think so. But we'll see. We'll see whether Aki is right, whether his Metro stats are right. But let's move on. Uche, 3-0 Arsenal. Got the job done against Forest. Changed their manager. Postecoglou comes in. Does absolutely nothing. I think I saw there 0.3% something. 0.3 XG for the whole match. CT, were you there?
I wasn't at that game.
You wasn't at the game?
No, but it was a performance we've been waiting for in terms of seeing our new signings sort of gel in terms of that front line, and also shows our depth of the depth of the squad that we have as well. So we can now sort of make up for any injuries, any losses of players, for any red cards or whatever. We've got now the squad that we wanted. So I'm very happy with that performance. And I'm going to say on here, I do apologize to my
Shut up.
I was going to ask this question.
In terms of what I said regarding Noni Madueke and his move to Arsenal. I wasn't feeling it, but now I'm you know me, I'm always going to change my mind on things. I'm changing my mind again. He's sick.
You've decided that after 2, 3, how many games? Was it this game that cemented it for you?
No, his other games as well. He's been showing a little bits here and there, but you can tell he's fully confident now. He's got the crowd behind him and he's just showing up. He's showing out and he's doing what a winger is supposed to be doing. He's giving that fullback hell. So it's good. As long as that continues, I'll support Noni all the way, mate. So I'm happy with the performance anyway.
Just a quick question. How many goals and assists does he have this season?
How many what?
How many
You're
goals?
the stats, man. You tell me. You're the stats, man.
He's your player, so you're telling me you don't know how many goals and assists he has?
No, I don't read the Metro like you.
You don't know? No, but you don't know stats about your own players. Wow.
I don't read the Metro like you.
How low are Arsenal fans?
I'm on the eye guy.
It's a simple question. You like if he's banging it up like you're saying, and you're happy with his performances, you'll be able to say he's got 0 goals, 0 assists in 4 games.
How many goals and assists has Salah got, Aki?
No, we're not talking about Salah.
How many has he got?
We just spent 20 minutes talking. We spent 20 minutes talking about Liverpool. We're talking about Arsenal now. So we're talking about Arsenal. We're talking about Madueke. And how many goals and assists has he got this season? And you got Noni, the Waxster. You know, the player that you weren't rating just 3 weeks ago. Right? All of a sudden, he does some step overs, and you guys think he's like Messi. But I'm asking you, how many goals and assists? Zero. He's got 0 goals and 0 assists. And you're waxing lyrical about a player with 0 goals, 0 assists.
Lyrical. I'm saying I'm happy with his performance. That's all. And I'm apologizing for.
I'm happy too. Long live the 0 goals, 0 assists.
Okay. No problem.
I think it's like Mikey was saying, you got to be impressed with Madueke's contribution. If you're being real, yes, no goals, no assists, but I think he's played well. He's really has close to the fullback, take him on, with a good crossing. But like you said, Aki, this is just the result business. A bit like Doku, you got to produce, man. At some point, you got to start producing. So that's a fair comment, but doesn't mean he hasn't played well.
Absolutely. Mamta
as many goals and assists as Martinelli, and Martinelli gets a lot of flack.
Yeah, but Martinelli doesn't beat players. That's the problem.
What's the point of team players if there's no important?
You watch football, Aki. You just don't understand.
It's good for YouTube.
Did you watch the game?
It's good.
Did you watch the game?
I did.
Don't lie.
How many chances did he set up?
I'm telling you, I was impressed with him too. But
No. If you watch the game, how many chances did he set up?
I did like maybe 2, 3.
Should there have been a goal?
Waffling that.
Yeah, but the fact as Shakira said, the facts don't lie, and the facts are 0 goals, 0 assists.
Who should have scored? Madueke did one clear assist that should have been converted. Who should have scored? If you watch the game, you should answer.
Some waxter, you know.
You didn't watch the game. Stop lying to everyone.
Look, I did watch the game, actually. I wasn't paying attention to it properly because, like Nottingham Forest, and really I wanted to discuss Forest because they deserve to get relegated.
Wait, no, stop.
They do deserve to get relegated. But back to Arsenal, I think Nuni has played well. Whenever I've seen him play, he looked lively, but he's going to be one of those players that flatters to deceive because if you're playing a wing, you have to have goal contribution. So you have to have goals or assists. But you have to.
I swear
you have to. And no doubt, at the end of the season, when he's got 0, if he has 0 goals and 0 assists come January, you guys are going to be in his case as well. So,
right, thanks for that.
Good.
Well, next time mute him.
Well, the hips don't lie, but
you carried on asking him questions.
The facts don't.
No, I didn't.
He's a mess, Gibbsy. He's a mess. I'm telling you.
Copfather, so did work. Many big chances. So by your logic, he's a tip. I think that's addressed to you, Michael.
Yeah. So Copfather, you're happy with Vert so far, yeah? And we don't refer to him as Verts here. It's 116.
Even though it's 100. But anyway, Mikey, it's not 116. I'm not even getting to it. It's not 116.
Exactly. So stop.
Well, Mikey, if you're saying it's 116, you know what the 16? How
I don't care.
You don't care.
You can go through any breakdown.
Well, I'll tell you. If you're adamant, it's 116. For the viewers who are not aware, we have to win the Champions League or the Premier League 4 times for us to play that 16. So Mikey is stating that we're going to do that. So that's good. That's good. He's 116.
I'm stating he's 116.
Let's stick with that then. Well, it's not until we pay it. Surely
you can keep doing this.
I don't know. It's not 116.
If it makes sense to you, I'm going to keep saying 116 every week.
Absolutely.
So you can keep doing this.
Absolutely. That means you're confident we're going to win 4 Champions Leagues or Premier
116.
League. So perfect. Absolutely perfect. Mikey, not top of the league. You were top of the league briefly on Saturday. 3 points. You're happy with your team. You've got some games coming up. Who've you got midweek?
Yes, Tim Smith. Welcome to the pod.
Welcome, Tim. Mikey, who've you got midweek?
Bilbao.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? I haven't even spoke about the game against Forest because you kept letting this idiot speak.
You were speaking to him.
You're the host
of your segment, bro.
You were speaking to him. Go on then, Mikey. Tell us about the game.
Jesus Christ.
Aki, he took his airtime.
It was a brilliant.
Let's move on. Well done, Aki. Let's move on.
All right, move on then.
He waited 5 minutes for 116. You had the argument about 116 about 10 minutes.
Move on.
Then, Mikey. What was your view on the match?
No, move on.
Okay, cool. We'll move on then.
Before we move on, I want to talk about. I want to talk about Forest.
All right, all right, stop. I'm going to cover it. No, shut up. So Arsenal,
you missed your chance.
Perfect performance.
Let's move on. Champions League.
Move on. Allow it, Aki. Come on, go on, Mikey.
Our transfers paid off. We've got injuries to Saka, Havertz, Jesus, Saliba, Odegaard went off, and we didn't feel a thing. Eze is magnificent. I'm so glad that he's come in and played on the left-hand side. Clearly, Arteta has seen in a little time what I've been seeing, that Martinelli is rubbish. I was disappointed Martinelli got some game time, to be fair, but if we give him 5 minutes at the end of each game, I can accept that. Madueke was superb, set up a number of opportunities for the team, and was a constant menace. Zubimendi, Tekers galore. It was a very comfortable performance. Never at risk. I think, Rel, you sent the XG for Nottingham Forest. I think it was 0.17. And that was probably from the chest off of Wood that Raya tipped onto the bar, which was.
I agree with Tim. You're sending our audience to sleep, mate.
Are you all right?
Yeah, can you see what Tim's written? He goes, "Zzz." You're sending people to sleep.
Who wrote that?
Wrap it up.
Oh,
Tim wrote
Tim.
it up. Yeah.
We
Wrap it up, mate. Wrap it up.
5-0. Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, that's why Tim joined.
Great. Fives. High five.
All love, Jim. All love. But yeah, Mikey. Comfortable game. Comfortable game again at home. Is it away against City next week? We'll come on to talk about that. But is it away next week?
No. It's at the Emirates.
It's at the Emirates, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe those performances will continue, but much bigger test. Okay. So today, there was another match that we saw just before we came on air. And Uche, do you want to apologize for anything?
Why are you coming to me? I'm like, what kind of rubbish game? What are you coming to me for? I ain't apologizing for nothing.
Apologize.
You owe me a
personal apology.
Innit?
But you owe everyone listening onto this pod an apology.
No, seriously.
You were talking
Just
up
like-
Amarim, you were talking up
Sorry,
Amarim and what
let me get
Man
straight.
United would do to the top teams and all this rubbish. You were sending in the group. Oh, look at this. Da. What happened, bro?
It's prediction, man. What happened was they got slapped. If you want me to be upset about Manchester United getting slapped, I've got news for you. It's never gonna happen, bro. You want me to be upset for getting prediction wrong? I don't
We know why you're a bit upset, but we won't put it on there. We know why you're a bit upset.
You're
We're
upset.
not going to disclose that, but go on.
You have to disclose why you're upset. You know? Nah, to be honest, it was a shambles, wasn't it? I mean, it wasn't a game. It was.
Nice
it
one,
was
Tim.
it was a no-show. It was a non-event. Man City completely at ease.
Gabby wanted an apology.
People following you.
Apologize for
You're leading the wrong path.
No. I was expecting something, but to be fair, I think we would have all kind of changed a little bit because Mikey said
You didn't. Even after I said Cunha's out, you maintained it. Don't try it.
Yeah, I said we did. I was still back in the draw, to be fair. Well, not the win.
Draw.
I was never really back in the win. A draw or win.
I feel like trying to get this evidence up now
I said,
about draw.
Draw. No, the evidence shows a draw/win, bro. What is he talking about? Anyway, the bottom line is there was a no-show, and Haaland should have got a hat trick and an assist, by the way. So I'm not really that happy about that. Before it cost me big points there because he would have put some people in a coma, 2 of them in this forum as well. But anyway, terrible performance.
Coulda, shoulda. Like
Manchester United are just not gonna be in the top 8, which is what I maintain. Something that CT conveniently forgets that I said that they're gonna be nowhere near the top 8, which you continue to forget. I was just talking about this one game, bro. You're making out like I was predicting Manchester United to do something crazy. Just this one game.
You were.
It was
because
crazy.
You know why you were? Because you were so adamant at how bad they are, but you were so confident that they were going to slap City.
Well, you know what? As you guys know, I back things by statistics and occurrences, right? So,
let me give you one statistic: 3-0.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, when we play Manchester United, when they play Arsenal, when they play Man City, they get good results. It's almost like you can't explain.
And we told you that we beat them as well.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just a prediction, guys. What's the problem? It's Manchester United losing doesn't affect me in
You're
any shape.
defending your prediction.
Huh?
You're defending your prediction.
No, I'm not. He said I should apologize. What am I apologizing for? They got slapped.
Say it was my bad. That's what you had to say.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
VAR.
And them getting slapped up is a good thing, so I can never complain. I hope they get relegated while they at it as well. I will get that wrong. One thing I told you, top 8 is not in question. Just trust me on that.
Well, I'm not sure we can trust you on anything at the moment. But
yeah, I definitely ain't taking that.
Tim Smith reckons bottom 3, and yeah, I'd love that to be the case. Honestly, it'd be the funniest thing.
Listen, they are very bad.
They are terrible.
Tesco up
They are
front.
terrible.
Boy.
Yeah, we dodged the bullet there. I'll tell you that.
Dodged the bullet. I'm gutted that Arteta didn't get what he wanted and signed Sesko, because he's, as I've said multiple times on this pod, whenever I've seen Sesko play, I've seen him do nothing. Whenever I've seen him put on a Man United shirt, I've seen him do less than nothing. So I don't know.
You know, they got away with it. I'll tell you a team I genuinely believe got away with it, and that's Newcastle. I really believe that.
You think they got?
I
don't
don't
because they got Mortonada.
Because that guy is a much better player. So I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna say, out of all the strikers signed, Tesco's is the worst one.
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. He's the guy. I don't know what is his agent or whatever. You watch the dude play. I don't know what the big deal is, and he just kept backing up and being backed by people. Good luck to them anyway. That's what it is there. I'm sure they'll get better slightly. Unfortunately, they'll probably finish maybe 15th or 16th again, which is a shame. It should be hopefully 18th, but maybe not.
If that happens, Amarin's got to get the sack, right? Surely.
This is
If that happens, he should be sacked by
Christmas. We already said he was not going to last till Christmas. Something I put in my prediction. So what's the drama here? I mean, come on, the guy's terrible, man. I said it. Mikey was the one that was backing this silly team.
I was not backing Amarin.
Yeah,
and
he's back in the squad, wasn't he? But
I corrected that prediction last week.
Yes, true that.
They're gone.
Arteta in from Copfather, give him a Wenger contract.
The Copfather is one serious hater. I've been looking at all the comments that he's been posting up.
He's talking facts, to be fair.
It's way too early.
Has he got your phone, Aki?
No, it's not that.
You burn the phone, isn't it?
One of my disciples, mate.
Hey, I don't think he wants to be that, mate.
Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Tim Smith, we said welcome earlier. Please do subscribe if you're enjoying our content and like the live show as well. Let's move on to talk about Chelsea. They got their draw yesterday away from home. Winning the game? Yes, they were winning the game. And then they got a late equalizer. Mikey, you're a fan of Chelsea. Think they're going to do stuff?
No, watch yourself.
Did you not say that?
Did I say I'm a fan of Chelsea at any point?
You didn't say you were a fan of Chelsea, but you do often talk up Chelsea. So that's where the fan of Chelsea bit came
Where
from.
have I talked them up to with the predictions? You were here. Where did I talk them up to?
What position did you put Chelsea? Because you said that they were going to battle. You were going to battle us for third place or second place.
No, I didn't. I said they're going to be in fourth.
Before that, you said they were going to battle us. So that sounds to me like somebody who's talking up Chelsea. No.
What do you want me to say, boy?
Who's the boy? Who's the boy here? We're not doing that on here. But anyway,
what do you want me to say?
Chelsea 2-2. I'm still skeptical about them. Their defense is terrible. But
did anyone else watch the match? Me and you watched it then. So Maresca was crazy. He tried to go 4 centre-backs at the back. Number one. They were terrible. And then when he reverted and put the fullbacks on, then he brought Palmer on. Palmer was crazy. Like, he came on the 56th minute. By the 75th minute, he'd had 4 shots and scored and should have scored another one. So I think if Palmer is playing all the games when he's fit, they've got a very good chance. But the lineup just didn't make sense. 4 centre-backs. Bonanotte, on loan from Brighton, played in the 10.
No idea why.
The Eaton's guy that someone says better than Noni was playing. And I've still not seen him turn up this season.
Same names.
Craig?
He's got to get used. He's only 4 games in.
Gittins is rubbish. I'll tell you straight.
He ain't rubbish. He ain't rubbish. He's not
Listen,
getting used.
If we'd signed him, you'd be dissing him right now.
Nah, no
I've
way.
seen him.
He's still better than Martinelli.
Martinelli's trash.
So there you go.
But yeah, Chelsea only looked good when Palmer came on, to be fair. It's a difficult one. Brentford, I'd like to rate Brentford rather than talk about Chelsea because all the players they've lost and their setup is a lot better. I think some people predicted them to get relegated. They're not getting relegated. I'll tell you that because they're set up, they're organised. They've got Sharda and Igor. up front that are willing runners for them, create trouble. Henderson looks good for them. But he hasn't got the legs, but
that's right.
Say that again?
That Igor guy, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the left-sided guy?
No, he's a striker.
No, Sharda's on the left.
Right, through the middle,
Igor's with him to the
There's
right.
some pictures that you see from that dude. That's a good signing, man.
Yeah, so I think that they will comfortably stay in the league. So yeah, big up Brentford.
Oh, Thiago, yeah.
I like the 2-2 still. I'm glad they came back.
Looking at obviously I watched the highlights, but I think if you're gonna, it's terrible by Garnacho to let his man go for that. It's literally dropped 2 points. That's just indiscipline, the kind of nonsense that you expect for his play of that nature. Just really bad defending, bad concentration. They lost 2 points. But Chelsea, he was saying something about Estavo and Neto had some issues, and then all of a sudden he rolls out Gittins and Buonanotte. It's just, I don't know. Dude just does what he wants. It seems, just playing whoever he wants at any time. But yeah, it's a surprising drop points because they came back from 1-0 down, didn't they? So, well, yeah, Chelsea were never going to do much anyway. But then nobody else was going to do much in terms of winning the title. So it's as you were, really. Isn't that right, CT?
What you say?
There's some comments coming in. Kibsy, Mikey, which CFC players you're going to buy in January? Are there any?
The only player that would be on any radar is Palmer, and we don't really need him. We haven't got space at the moment. No room at the inn.
Mira saying Chelsea have inherited Gittins with 100% Bundesliga tax and complete remortgages needed on that player. Take note, CT.
Trade up.
There we go. Nothing of note on that player. He cannot compete in the PL. Yeah.
Sad times, man. I had big
high hopes.
high hopes for that guy, man.
The thing with Chelsea is it's like they just keep buying the same player over and over again, and then they play them, and then it's like the who's that, the defender that they're trying to get rid of now? He's in their bomb squad. He started 2 seasons ago. He started for them. He was a starter for them. I don't really know why he's not in the team, but whoever's playing at centre back now, is he any better than that guy? It's just like the same player they've signed in over and over again, and then they just decide, we don't like this guy anymore. Let's get rid of him.
Their centre backs haven't been too bad, to be fair. Tosin and Chalobah. They're not like they're not going to win the league, but they're not too bad. Fofana was playing right back for some reason.
That's crazy.
He's not that great at centre back. So
I don't understand what's going on with Chelsea.
Hey, wait. CT.
Oh yes,
Hato was playing left back, my friend.
Yes. Hato
was playing left back and got hooked. The one you wanted us to sign.
They're ruining players. They're ruining players over there, man.
He got booked. And then got
basically, hooked. This summer you wanted us to get Hato and Gittins.
A possibility.
I'll say no more.
Things happen for a reason, bro. You know what
I mean? All right, let's leave the Chelsea chat. Let's move on to Champions League midweek. Liverpool playing against Atletico, and Mikey, you saying that Arsenal playing against Bilbao. And what do you think is going to happen? You beat them in pre-season. They've got a couple of dangerous players, but it's got to be a comfortable victory for Arsenal.
Not really that fussed about Champions League, to be honest. I expect us to navigate through the games as we need to. You only need 4 wins to get through out of the 8, and I expect us to get them, whether it's this game or hopefully you get them straight away. Also, I'm not sure what lineups he's going to use for the Champions League games.
Rice to come back in?
I expect Rice to definitely play. I expect Lewis Skelly to definitely start. Nwaneri will probably start in advance of Odegaard, who came off injured. There was a question in the thread earlier about Nwaneri replacing Odegaard whilst he's out, and I think he should definitely replace him. Odegaard keeps getting injured, and he keeps doing stupid things as well.
Yep.
Like flicking his foot in and jumping and landing on his shoulder too many times. And he's brittle. I don't understand why he's doing it. It's so needless what he's doing. So, as you can see, he's not in my good books at the moment, but he doesn't need to be because I'm happy with the replacements that can come in now.
Speaking of good books, Noni's definitely in there. I know Saka's out for a little bit longer, but what do you think happens when Saka's fit? Because you're gonna want Eze on
What
the
I
left.
would like to happen is Noni can go to the left.
I knew he was going to say that.
Oh, here we go.
Eze can come into the Odegaard slot,
Odegaard,
and
yeah.
Saka can resume his rightful place on the right-hand side. Noni's good at going to the outside. He doesn't mind going like either way, left or right. So I think that he can be successful on the left-hand side. Some Arsenal fans have suggested Saka could move over to the left,
That's where he started.
which he could do because he started at left back and was very comfortable on the left-hand side. It just takes away that cutting whip shot that he's kind of got on lock when he gets that space. But I rate both of them to be able to operate in those spaces.
Yeah,
And
that's
I agree with
literally,
Mirad.
that's literally
Yeah.
what Mikey
Yeah.
Mikey's saying the same as you. CT, I guess you're nodding along to that as well.
Yeah, I expect as the season goes on, I think Eze is going to claim that central spot. Because I just feel Odegaard's. I don't know what's happened to him from last season. It's just I don't know. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen with him there. It's just I don't know if he's lost a bit of confidence or what it is, but it doesn't look the same. It doesn't look like there's going to be no output from him at all. So with Eze in, Eze probably needs that run of games through that central spot just to say to Odegaard, look, you got to step it up because the manager's not scared to replace you. And that's is what I like about this team as well. Now it will expose sort of Arteta if he's still just trusting in his little clique. He's now got to trust in everyone. Do you know what I mean? He's got to trust in the squad. He's got to build belief in these players now. So which he's doing at the moment. So I'm happy with Eze going playing centrally, and definitely I'm not sure about Noni on the left though. I know Mikey says he can play anyway, but his left side performance and his right side performance is night and day.
Yeah, but that's different. If you're saying he's better on the right, yes, I agree. But he's still much better than
Martinelli. Yeah,
Martinelli on the left.
Let's have it right.
So if it's an option, then Eze is the number one on the left, I think. And then it's Madueke. If Eze can come in the middle, then Madueke's got that space. That's the way I see it. Giabu, you are so wrong. Eze is better than Odegaard.
Nah, I can't agree with that either. I think Odegaard. I think he's done, man. I don't know.
Do you know what it is with Eze? He just got something different. Like he just flows. Like Odegaard wants touch.
Yeah,
Eze is a bit more wavy in terms of making things happen, and he'll go past a player like they're not there. Whereas Odegaard is taking too many touches, and he isn't as creative as he used to be. After that wonder season that he had, where he hit 15 or 16.
Some people have been saying that captaincy is too heavy for him, man. That's what's kind of sort of.
It could be.
You know what I mean?
Are Arsenal going to get their participation? The cop father, your hate certificate is in the post.
Well done.
I'm not on the post.
Well done, cop father. Okay, any advances on that, Uche? Do you want to talk about Arsenal, or should we move on to?
Not really. It's a bit dead topic, to be honest. I'm not really interested in that come second every year.
Actually, a question I was actually going to ask, as Mikey was saying, he's not that bothered about the Champions League. The whole idea of this league format was to make it more exciting, having more games against big teams and blah, blah, blah. But do you think and this is kind of open out to anyone, do you think it's actually...
No, don't get me wrong. So last season was exciting. And when it got down to the final couple of games, when I think City and PSG, maybe Madrid, all had to win.
On the last day.
They were really... It was exciting to see, okay, are they going to get up? But then... Liverpool were at the top seed, and then we were third behind Barca, and then we're thinking, yeah, we need to be up there to get a good draw. And then suddenly PSG get the best draw in the world. And then it's like, okay, this isn't making sense anymore.
No, but to be honest, Mikey, you got to slow down. I don't think Liverpool got the best draw, let's be fair.
No, who got Villa?
We did.
No, PSG
We
got
didn't
Villa.
get Villa.
We would have played Villa.
If you beat PSG,
Yeah.
yeah, all right. You both got the best draw then, but
Yeah,
PSG
we got the best draw for being at the top. We did get the best draw.
But PSG got the same draw for just scraping through.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah, but the idea was if it wasn't PSG, it was an actual team that was inferior, would have beaten them.
But this is what I'm saying. If this happens every year, and you get a PSG, a Madrid, or a Bayern, or an Inter just creeping in, then suddenly that first or second place becomes difficult in the first knockout round.
Yep. I think it's like, we have to be honest. It's far better than the previous one, but unfortunately, like the byproduct is a team can decide exactly what Mikey's saying. You can decide I only need to win 4 out of 8 games, or I can look at the fixture and say I'm playing Man City away next after Champions League. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that because I know it's not that important to do this or do that. But that's always the case though, even in the other format. So it's definitely better than the other format for me because of the last 2 games at least. There's a lot of teams still in it to win it. Well, sometimes it was a joke towards the last bit of the end. So you have to pick it up for at least changing something. And he's not predictable.
I disagree slightly. I think
It's a surprise.
I just don't think it's fair because I don't think it's fair. You don't play a team home and away. Every team is playing different teams. So like I don't get how like the fixture list. It's just not fair, really, in terms of the teams that are playing against each other. I think what they should have done is maybe made it 24 teams, and then it would have been a lot more jeopardy. There's still like a bunch of teams in there that are going to get spanked week in, week out. Like from 32 to 24, you got some really poor teams there. So, in my opinion, they could have made it a league format with less teams and they play twice against each other.
Yeah, but then you're basically saying what the Cop Fathers just posted up. You want a Super League. Because if it was that format, then you'd have to remove the kind of weaker countries altogether.
And let's be honest. Like they did this to combat the Super League. This wasn't done for anything other than to give more money to the clubs. It wasn't done for the benefit.
Yeah, but it's your
suggestion.
But it's your suggestion that we need to have the creme de la creme. So you're suggesting that we wipe off those 8 teams that would be from 24 to 32. Those 8 teams would be in the weaker leagues.
Yeah, but not for the reason that
Scotland shouldn't have any representation.
No, not for the reason that you think. So let me correct you before you continue going down that rabbit hole. I already said I think it's because of the fixtures. I don't think the fixtures are fair. I don't think the way that they draw the fixtures and the fact that every team is playing some different team, there's no home and away, and in order to combat that, unless you're going to have 3 years to play 36 games, which you're not going to be able to do, then you're going to need to reduce the number of teams in order to get the teams to play each other twice.
But the problem we have,
that's what I was getting at.
The problem we have with Aki is, as usual, you don't do your research, this kind of stuff. You just make statements and then you just think I stick. That's not how it works. So first and foremost, he talked about the group stages and playing big home and away, and people can spank people. They were spanking people in the other group games, like readily, 9-2s and crazy scores like that. That also existed in the previous format. So the bottom line is there is a disparity in the league because it just is. Doesn't matter which way you do it, you're always going to come up against someone you're going to destroy. That's just
again. That wasn't my main point, though. Are you guys listening to what I'm saying? Like, let me repeat again. My main point is I don't think the fixtures, how they're drawn, are fair. So forget all this stuff about weak teams.
Right, Aki.
That wasn't my main point. That wasn't even a buy point.
Don't repeat. You're wasting airtime if you repeat what you said because we all heard.
Well, then I have to because you guys are back to an imaginary argument.
Aki, so just one point against your point.
So move on.
You're talking about extending it from 8 games to 12 games in that situation. Yeah?
I'm saying that the way they do the fixtures needs to be fairer. One of the ways they can do that is by reducing the number of teams in that league.
Aki, what you exactly said was reduce it to 24. 12 teams play 12 teams. Play home and away.
You're right, Gibbsy.
Which means that you extend from 8 games to 12 games.
But we're going to move on after this point.
Yeah.
So let's move on now because some people have a really hard grasp of listening to what other people have got to say.
Okay.
We just broke down what you said.
No, you didn't. That's really, so you basically misquoted what I said. I know what I said, and I've repeated
Right?
it to you about
Wait,
3
no,
times.
before you
I've
move on.
repeated it to you about 3 times, and yet you
I've
still
not
can't get
understood you.
through. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
No.
I'm getting tired.
Aki, I've not
Wow.
understood you. How many games would Liverpool play in this format of
I
yours?
really don't care.
We do.
I don't care, mate. I don't care.
He doesn't care. Mikey, let's move on.
Like I said, the problem is when you delve
Just
deep,
chatting.
you're just chatting because you're telling 24 teams. You're still gonna play a lot more games. That's the problem.
Nonsense.
That's the issue.
Okay. Let's move.
No,
Aki, enough.
moving on.
Moving on. Atleti, we're playing Atleti. What do you reckon?
It'll be a tough game. I'll be at home. We're at home right for that one, I think.
Yeah, we're Anfield. Yeah.
Yep.
Why will it be a tough game?
I'm ignoring you, Mikey, to be honest with you, because you're just
Why would
talking for the
someone
sake
ask
of
you why it will
talking.
be a tough
Anyways,
game?
look, can someone hear
Aki.
that noise? I can hear some noise emanating
No,
from South,
I've got a
South
question.
London.
Aki, I've got a question.
So I can hear some breeze
Aki,
to
I've
go
got a
with
question.
that rain that's going on outside. Yeah, go on.
We're playing Atleti at home. Do you think it's going to be a tough game?
Yeah, because they normally give us a good game, actually. I think they've beaten us the last couple of times we played them. Obviously, I'm going to go for a win because I'm not you. But 2-1 to
The
Liverpool.
guys just go for everyone.
Atleti's going to be a tough game, but he doesn't even know how they're playing this season.
No,
I'm just
yeah,
trying
they're
to
actually
say-
what?
Go to
They haven't
Uche.
won a game this
get an
season, have
informed
they?
opinion.
They
Huh?
haven't won this season, have they?
They're terrible this season.
Yeah, they've lost
won
in
one
3
game.
games, haven't they?
Burnley were terrible before we played them, and they give us a good game. So we don't.
They gave us a good game. We had 80%.
They gave you a good game now.
What are you talking about?
Right. It didn't get rushed, did they? It was- It was a tight game, was it not? It was a tight game. The last that I saw, we won with a 95th minute penalty, right? So it was a tight game. That's what I'm saying. When it comes,
you said no. Like you said, no, we dominated all those games. That's what you said.
Thank
We
you.
dominated
yeah,
the
we
game.
did dominate, but it doesn't mean it wasn't a tight game in terms of the result. In terms of the result, look, you guys don't understand the nuances of football. I think you guys should start reading the Metro for at least a week.
I haven't won a game this
And then
season,
you
bro.
understand the nuances of football and what I'm talking about. Anyway, swiftly moving on. What I'm saying is that we don't play very well against low block teams. Atletico are very much a low block team, so I expect them to give us trouble. That's all.
Okay, Uche, sorry.
Oh god, this is funny.
Before we do predictions of next weekend, let's quickly.
I'm gonna go for simple 2-0 to Liverpool. I think it's another issue with low block teams. I don't know. Atletico hasn't started the season very well. There's nothing really there. They seem easier to score against than in previous iterations. I think they're having some problems, so it's a good game to capitalize. I don't know what we're gonna do. There's still, we're probably gonna change it a bit. Probably make 4 or 5 changes from the Burnley game. But I'm expecting it to be a comfortable night, unlike previous times when we faced them. Because Aki's right, we do have struggled against these type of teams in the past. But I don't think that'll be the case. I personally hope that someone like Verts doesn't start.
I was about to say that. I was going to ask you this question. Because obviously, we're going to talk about next weekend's games. But if he doesn't start this, does that mean you want him to start against Everton?
Well, of course. That's why I'm resting him. I'm not dropping him. I'll tell you. Bro, stop asking these crazy questions.
The basis of the question is that obviously it's going to be a blood and thunder game. It's going to be a quick game. It's not something he's used to. It's something he's been struggling with. Keeping possession and players tackling him quick when he's holding on the ball too long. So a game like Everton at home, that's exactly what that will be. So
Verts is starting every single Premier League game when fit, just like salaries. That's my answer to your question. Like anything you guys are seeing, I am seeing literally the opposite. Like I'm so comfortable with this dude playing. It's unbelievable. Like I don't understand why there's even a question. I understand he's not doing it, but I'm playing it through it because he will get this. The amount of time he moves into space and we don't find him.
He's getting transferred out of my fantasy team, that's for sure.
No. Again, Mikey, like I said, that's your error. You got to own your error.
Yeah. Well, it's your error in wanting to play through it.
It's your error. This was always going to happen, and it's coming. There's just two players, like I've said in chat before, two players going to change the way Liverpool play. When McAllister is fully fit and not got crunched again today, I hope he's okay. When McAllister, Wirtz, and Isak are in that team, people are going to have some very serious issues dealing with it. Because the movement, the touches, the way the setting players move, that's what Wirtz's game is all about. So I hope that he gets rested because he needs the 90. He might even need all 90 minutes against Everton. But again, if needed, if he's not doing it, like Mikey and we've seen before, if we need a goal, which hopefully we wouldn't need to, and you have to take Wirtz off, you take him off because it's the right decision all the time because we're trying to win the game.
See, I'm kind of the opposite way around in terms of I would rest him for the Everton game and start him in the Atleti game because it's probably more his pace of football. But we'll see what happens. I expect him to start both, to be honest. I think Slot will play him in both.
Yeah, same. But also, you got to refer, also to your point. I think the reason why that will not happen is because it's at Anfield, I believe, the Merseyside derby is at Anfield. So another reason why, yes, if he was their former ground, then that makes sense what you're saying. But I think because it's at Anfield, you're still expected to dominate the game. You're still expected to take the game to Everton. And that's where his strengths still lies at the end of the day. We're just waiting for a certain man to actually be named in the squad. And when that happens, it's only a matter of time.
You'll be training next week, Uche.
Well, I'm gonna be inundated with more training clips from now until we start. So.
Absolutely. Hey, CT, Mikey, do you want them as well? Because I can send them to you.
I've seen him training. I've seen him doing the specs pose. I've seen everything.
The specs pose. All right, so let's talk about the Merseyside derby then. Let's move on to the Premier League fixtures for next weekend, or the Liverpool and Arsenal ones anyway. Merseyside derby.
Predictions?
Aki, how do you think the game's going to go? And then give me your prediction.
I think we should start getting points for predictions and wrap them up at the end because
we should have
people are just taking a mick with their predictions, like saying United are going to win when they really don't believe it.
I didn't bring that over there, This cheeky guy, this guy's so cheeky.
He hasn't apologized for it either, man. What's going on?
No, because he's got predictions wrong, and then he was like, no, do you know what? You're right. Let's keep scores. I actually like that. Now I'm gonna take it serious.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing.
3 points for a correct like win, draw, lose.
Yeah.
And 5 points for a correct score exact?
Let's do that, yes. Yeah.
Should we start from this coming games or should we start from the one that we did last week?
We can't, otherwise Uche will be well behind.
That's what I'm saying.
That's very true. But anyway,
he should be punished for it. He should be like crazy things. But okay, let's go. Aki.
We're away, right? No, we're at home.
We just spoke about it.
I literally, the caption says Merseyside derby at Anfield. Literally, like.
Yeah, but you guys give out a lot of fake news, so I have to verify whatever you say.
The Metro and come back to us.
Check the Metro confirmed it's on Saturday at 12:30. Anyway, Liverpool win. I reckon it's going to be a tight game because Moyes has got Everton playing well. Grealish is doing well as well. But 3-1 Liverpool because we've got more quality.
3-1. And in terms of this points thing we're doing now, are we going to get extra bonus points for getting the score right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I just said. What's going on?
I wasn't listening.
I said 3 points for a result, win, lose, or draw. 5 points for an exact score.
Okay, right. So, Aki, 3-1.
Who's making a record of these scores, by the way?
You just volunteered.
No,
Mikey. No, Uche. Uche. What's your
Liverpool 3, Everton 0.
Okay.
Wait, 1 second, let me just make a note of this. What did Uche say?
3-0.
3-0.
Now there's
3-0.
Yeah.
There's things at stake.
He's going to have to change his
approach.
approach.
Man. My strategy's not going to work now. Everton, they're decent at keeping a draw, So I'm going to go 1-1.
This guy and his 1-1.
I'm going to be bottom of this table by the end of the
Okay, and then Mikey, before I give mine.
Aki, what did you predict?
3-1.
3-1, 3-0, 2-1, Liverpool.
And I'm also going for 2-1, only because of the fact that
2-1 Liverpool or Everton?
Actually, no, I'm going 2-0.
2-1 to Liverpool, because the fact that Everton are actually playing quite well at the moment. They're playing quite relaxed. Grealish has given them an extra pep in their step. So, yeah, I'm going to go for 2-1. Mikey, 2-1, 2.
No,
So,
We've got 2-0.
2-0. Yeah.
So we got me 3-0, Uche 3-1,
3-0.
Mikey.
Yo,
You got.
I said.
I went 3-1. I went 3-1. You went 3-0. Yeah, sorry. Craig 1-1, Mikey 2-0, Rel 2-1.
One of us has got to be right. Man, you're right. We need to think of the forfeit.
Yes,
Yeah,
Manta.
I think I've got
He's already suggested one. So he said the loser buys everyone dinner. Have you seen the appetite on these guys, Manta?
Wow.
CT, get ready.
McD's,
Get your wallet out.
bro. That's where we're going. If I'm wrong, we're going to McDonald's, mate.
No, catch up.
McDonald's ain't cheap no more. Okay. So we've done the Merseyside derby, Super Sunday. Right. So City have warmed up with a nice victory this weekend. They've got a game in midweek as well. But Arsenal away, CT, confident in an Arsenal win.
Yeah, 100%.
Arsenal at home, by the way.
I'm going to go 2-1.
2-1 to Arsenal.
2-1 to Arsenal, yeah.
Okay. Mikey.
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. Okay.
I don't want to predict the same as Craig, but he went first.
2-1 Arsenal. And then Uche, after backing United to do something against this City, are you backing Arsenal to do something?
Even our audience are correcting you guys now.
Go on.
What was this?
Arsenal at home, yeah.
You said Arsenal are away, they're at home.
Yeah, and you
got a
corrected
banner on the screen
like half an hour ago.
Yeah, look, I'm just telling you, even our audience are correcting your errors now. That's how low you guys are going.
Thanks for the input, Aki.
The banner's up there. Read it.
Uche.
Yeah, but
I think
Arsenal
I'm going to go with Arsenal 4, Manchester City 2.
How many for Arsenal?
4.
Arsenal 4, Manchester City 2.
4-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Write it down.
I'm amazed.
I think
Investigate his prediction.
I think with Saliba missing, they will get another one. But there's no Arsenal coming away with the W, no question.
Wait, 4-2 to Man City or 4-2 to Arsenal?
For goodness sake. Arsenal 4, Manchester City 2.
Are you feeling all right?
Bro, I am not convinced. I am not convinced by Man City at all. Like I am.
Because you predicted United.
Hopefully, you keep to the same prediction as this week. Anyway.
Which again, Aki, if that happens, am I gonna be unhappy? No.
Actually, that's a question. Uche, who do you want to win the match?
Come on, are you kidding me? Of course I want Man City to win. What kind of question is this? I don't see them as a non-threat. I've got zero threat anymore, which is crazy thing to say out loud these days. But I'm just not threatened by Man City. I think they're gonna lose a lot of points. So if they do us a massive favor, Arsenal needs to be there or thereabouts. But if I want Arsenal's title to be ended in the next few weeks, they need to get slapped up by Man City. But it's not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen. Aki, do you agree with that?
To be honest with you, I thought Man City played well today.
They did.
And it's difficult to see past the City win, especially with Haaland on the format he's in, no Saliba. So 2-1 City.
2-1 City. Okay.
Yeah.
So Aki's gone against the grain. My prediction is it's going to be comfortable for Arsenal. Comfortable victory, 3-1. I
Wow.
kind of think they're going to get 4, but I think it will be. I'm going to go with 3. So 3-1 Arsenal.
Boy, can I just ask a question? Like, do you guys even watch football? Have you ever watched a game where? Have you ever watched a game where Arteta? No. It's a serious question. Have you guys ever watched a game where Arteta's played a top team?
Yep.
And Arsenal scored more than 2 goals.
The same thing for last season.
When was the last time Arsenal played someone in the top 4 and scored more than 2 goals against them?
Bring up the score last season.
No, wait.
One at a time.
Give me the answer. When was the last time?
He's going to talk.
Okay, Aki, you've asked a question, yeah? So it's time for people to answer. So I wanted to take it as a Liverpool fan that actually knows the answer to the question, yeah? So last season at the Emirates, it was Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. Okay? Do you hear what I just said? It's Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1.
So we count them up. Aki, should we count them?
No, wait. Did you hear me this time? Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1.
Yeah, but look, we all know.
No, you've been answered.
Last season was an anomaly, right? Arsenal played. That game was probably in November time, if I remember correct, right? At a time when City had just literally dropped the ball completely. They're not going to be that same City. Prior to that game, when was the last time?
Okay, Aki, again.
The last season.
Prior to that game, go on.
Aki, you've made a statement. You're wrong.
Yeah, I'm listening.
The game was in February. Okay? And it was Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1.
Okay. One game. No,
one
game.
Ask the question. He's answered.
You asked the question. It's been answered.
But if it's a trend, then there must be another game. So it should be easy enough for you to get. Give me game 2 where they've done the same thing. Then go on. It's so easy, right? But if it's only one time, it's an anomaly. So then it doesn't prove your point. If you've done it 2 or 3 times, then I agree with you. But one game is an anomaly. So give me that second game, please, and then I'll apologise.
What second game are you looking for?
I'm just saying to give me another time where Arsenal scored more than 2 goals against someone in the top 4.
Oh, really? That's why you now ask me a different
And
question.
you won at 5-1. I said it's one game. One game when City were disgraceful. So give me another game then. So my whole point is Arteta is a very defensive manager. We all know this. He's never going to go out to City where he's going to set up Arsenal to score these 3 goals or to score these 4 goals. So to come up with these scorelines is either like massively wishful thinking or you don't watch football. So I'll give you a bit of credit and just say, you're trying to generate views, but they're never going to score 4 goals against City.
Except for last season when we scored 5, you idiot.
Did you say top 4?
It's not a trend by any stretch of the imagination. They got lucky. Any team can get lucky on one day. On one day, they got lucky. When did that happen?
Anything about a trend? Other than you.
Aki,
if I remember correctly, before we beat them, when my same Arsenal on the 22 or something unbeaten run against the top 6.
Yes.
Yes.
That wasn't a question. I said, when was the last time they scored more than 2 goals against someone in the top 4? No.
Keep talking.
It was
when was the last time before City?
You keep talking.
The 6th season of Arteta. I've given you plenty of time to talk, Uche.
No.
Gabby one is agreeing with Aki. Well, he's saying Aki's got a point. I don't know about agreeing with. Probably harsh, but
yeah, just say he's agreeing with him. Mental.
Well, give me that second game then. But you can't do that, right? No. So you're putting on this one game.
You just keep changing the goalposts, mate.
You keep moving things. Aki, you asked a question. Uche responded factually, and then you moved the goalpost to ask when was another one. It just sounds stupid.
No, it's not
silly,
really.
Man. I mean,
because you're not looking at it in context of the discussion. So what we're meant to do? Take that one anomaly of a game and go, oh, you know what? Actually, Arteta is this great attacking manager because in one game in 6th season he battered Man City. This stems down
to your infatuation with Arteta, rather than it being a prediction by Uche. Craig predicted 2-1. I predicted 2-1. Uche predicted 4-2.
Yeah.
You don't have to accept it. We don't need you to accept it. Just write it down.
But I'm not writing it down. I've typed it in my Excel.
Thank you.
So,
Appreciate it.
anyway, point being is I'm allowed to make comments on other people's scoreline, like you are. This is a pod. It's about
You
opinions.
did.
If you don't like it, you know what you can do, don't you?
You
If
can't
you like
accept
it, you
the
know what you can
response.
do. Anyway, move
You
on.
can't accept the
Move
response.
on.
No.
Well,
So again, like I said, coming back to what everyone was said, the point here is that against big clubs, right? That is to say that other clubs must have a really ridiculous record against the big clubs, and you'll find that that's also not the case because big clubs are not supposed to be banging each other up. So it's not that unusual. So it's just one of those things.
Okay, it's not necessarily one of those things because we brashed the top four on many occasions. We don't just have a 1-5-1 in 6 seasons.
As usual, you make these statements. I know you can't even back it with one statistic.
We beat 8-0. What do you mean I can't back up? You don't watch first of all, you don't watch football, let alone support our club. So if you can't remember these games, it's not on me, it's on you. But I know within the 6 years, within a 6-year frame of that Arteta's been we have had 3 games where we beat in the top 4 by 2 goals or more, which was the same metric. So the question in the beginning was how many times under Arteta have Arsenal beaten the top 4 team by 2 goals or more? And I'm going to tell you that we would have done it at least 3 or 4 times in that period of time.
What period of time?
Since Arteta joined Arsenal. So in that 6-year period, right?
What's that got to do with anything?
What's he talking about? What's he bringing up?
The point being, look, you guys are finding it hard to follow. Okay.
What's that got to do with anything?
Let's go back.
Okay, okay, stop. Okay, you've made your point, right? You think that Arteta's defensive, and there's evidence that suggests that might be true or might not be true. You're also suggesting that. Wait. Sorry, Mikey. Let me just finish this, and then you come in. Yeah.
One bit of factual evidence. April 24, Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1. Continue.
Say that again.
I said what I said.
I didn't hear you, so if you don't want to repeat it, up to you.
2024, Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1.
What's about more than 2 goals? How is that more than 2?
No,
that's a 2-goal margin. You can do the math.
No, you changed.
Now margin. You said
now you're saying it's a margin. You said scored over 2 goals.
You don't know what 2 or more goals mean, though, right? Like 2 or more than 2 or more clear goals. Right?
You can't keep doing this.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay.
When have we scored more
if you want to
against the top
2 or more means, mate.
If you want to start clutching at straws, be my guest. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. You can sleep easy. You can sleep easy. I wouldn't want to take that away from you.
Okay. Don't want to take it away from us, but what we've got to take away from the viewers is the end of this show. My goodness, Aki. You've excelled yourself this week, I have to say. And Gibbsy, I keep saying it. This is on you, mate. Gibbsy, this is on you. You're emboldening this guy to come.
No, it's on you guys, not coming with the facts.
Right then. So we'll be back next week. Big week ahead. I think both of our teams are playing twice a week for the next month and a bit. So by the time we see you guys next week, we would have had some first round of Champions League games and then completed our Premier League fixtures as well. Are Man City going to smash Arsenal? No. Are Liverpool going to beat Everton? Most probably.
No.
But we'll see next week. And we'll see the table. The league table is on our predictions. CT, get saving up, mate. You're going to finish top of that table. All right, lads. We'll see you all again next week. Thanks for joining. Thanks to the newcomers. Please do like and subscribe. And we will see you guys next week. Same time, same place.